Welcome. My name is Darren Thomas. I'm the Director of Educational Research Techniques. In this video, I'm going to provide you a practical example of the use of the assignment activity as it is found in Moodle. So, as you can see here, I'm logged into Moodle, but actually, especially for beginners, when you're trying to decide how to get things done in Moodle, you don't begin in Moodle. The reason being, as I have already explained several times in other videos, is that Moodle provides so many different options and choices that it makes it very difficult to make up your mind and to make decisions about what you want to do in Moodle. When you are approaching Moodle, you must first begin with what you want to do in Moodle. And so the simplest way to do that is to create a simple Word document such as this. So if you can see on my screen, this is what I like to call my Moodle shopping list. In other words, before I make my assignment activity, and this is especially true when I work with teachers who are not familiar with technology, I have them create a list of what they want the assignment activity to do. Another way that you can do this is you make almost like an application or almost like a checklist or a question sheet that you can have your teachers fill out or that you can complete. And as you complete these different things, it tells you what you need to do in Moodle. So instead of dealing with all of the different options for the assignment activity, you are strictly looking for the options that help you to fulfill the different objectives you've included in your Word document or in your question sheet or whatever. So here, I have several different things that I want to, of course, do in my assignment activity. The first bullet right here is, of course, I want to give the assignment a name, SA1. I want to give the assignment a description, so here are my instructions right here. I need to also create or tell Moodle when I want to allow submissions, the due date, the cutoff date. I want to check the box that allows file submissions, and I want to make the assignment worth 50 points. Now, for those of you who are already familiar with Moodle, you know that there is way more potential, many more options to make the assignment activity doable in a Moodle class. However, for the purpose of this video and just to give you a practical example, I'm only going to deal with the different options that help me to fulfill the different bullets on my screen here. So I'm going to go into Moodle now. And you're already familiar with this. I need to click on the green button here, turn editing on. Then I need to go down to whichever topic area I want to do. So I'm going to create my example in topic 1. And I'm going to click on assignments here and click add. Now I can begin to fulfill the different goals or objectives in my Word document right here inside the Moodle activity. So first I need to give it a name. And if you remember from the Microsoft Word screen, the name was SA1. And the description, I'm going to copy and paste that. So my description is right here. I'm going to copy this and put it in Moodle. So type your essay 800 words and submit here. Now again, reviewing what I've already discussed in prior videos, the description, it just gives the students information that they might need to complete the assignment. I'm only completing this because I chose to put it in my little Moodle shopping list or in my objective list. I don't have to do this. These other two things I'm going to skip, not because they're not important, but again, they were not on my list. I'm not going to add additional files. I'm not even going to think about that. Remember, this shopping list or this objective list, whatever you want to call it, it helps a teacher to focus on what they need to do, what they want to do when they're trying to create an assignment activity in Moodle. This list here that you're making in Word, or if you make it a checklist or whatever, or if you make it a questionnaire for your teachers, is something you can do for all of the different activities within Moodle. It helps the teachers to systematically determine what they want to do and how they can get it achieved within Moodle. So I already copied my instructions. Now I need to remember a few things. I want to allow submissions starting from January 12, 2017. The due date is the same day, January 12, 2017, and the cutoff date is January 14, 2017. Now, in case you forgot, the cutoff date is the last day they can submit late. After that, it cannot be accepted anymore. So I'm going to go in here and set my dates. So January 12 is allow submissions from, due date allow submissions from. Notice how these boxes are checked for enabled. That means that they're active. Now, cutoff date is not enabled, so I'm going to click on the box, and I'm going to move that to January 14. Assignments will not be submitted after that date, period. In the next section, the box for file submission is already checked. If you look at the shopping list, you can see it's right here, allow file submission. So I want that box checked. For the next one, I just want to deal with grades. All of the information here and here and here, I don't need to deal with this for this particular example because none of the features in here are on my shopping list. So I don't need to deal with them. I don't need to deal with feedback. Don't need to deal with submission settings. Don't need to deal with group submission settings. Don't need to deal with notifications. Again, the list helps you to make decisions and to move through Moodle quickly to achieve them. The next place I need to deal with is grade. So I want it to be worth 50 points. So I use the points that's already selected and I changed the maximum grade to 50 because I want it to be worth 50 points. This essay I'm creating needs to be worth 50 points. There are no other features I need to play with. I don't need to do a comment module setting. I don't need to deal with restrict access. I don't need to deal with tags or competency. I have completed what I need to do to create my assignment activity in Moodle, for an essay. So once I've completed all these, I click save and display because I just want to check to make sure everything's okay. And this is what it looks like for me as a teacher. So we have the title of the assignment here, essay 1. We have the description or the instructions, 800-word essay. Then I have right here the due date, and it tells them how many hours they have left until it's due. So 6 days, 14 hours. So this was a practical example of applying knowledge of Moodle and actually developing and creating an assignment based on a specific criteria or objectives. Again, Moodle does not begin in Moodle. There are too many choices and options for the average person to make decisions efficiently. Moodle begins either in a Word document where you kind of make a list of what you want to do, or perhaps on a scratch sheet of paper, you kind of write down what you want to do. And for beginners in particular, it'll help you to move through Moodle much faster. If you are in charge of Moodle, if you're an advanced user and you're helping other teachers, you can develop a questionnaire or some sort of a checklist or a sheet that your teachers fill out, and then you can walk them through the process. Planning is a key criteria. It is a key behavioral trait of excellent e-learning instructional design. So again, I would like to thank you for taking your time for watching this video. Thank you very much.